So this is what everybody really looks like when they take their mask off after guns, beer, and therapy.
Oh my goodness.
Try to take a shower here, guys. Come on, get out of here. Close your eyes.
Howdy, Hillbilly Nation. This is American Hillbilly. Man, good to see y'all here this evening. My goodness. As always, we got the giveaway, the banner scrolling down below. We got the hashtag in there, hashtag HBN193. Man, we're reaching up close to 200 shows on this Guns, Beer, and Therapy, man. Who would ever thought that? Man, good to see all these fine folks out there. And, man, I'll start clicking on the side chat. Man, they're already rocking and rolling. Appreciate each and every one of you being here. And we got a great show for you all tonight. We got another special guest. I'm going to postpone the monthly giveaway again. I understand, but we will take care of the monthly giveaways next week. We just had a great run of special guests, and then the giveaways, and shout out to our buddy out there, Denny, that won the anechoic suppressor. I mean, that's just amazing. So happy for him to win, and everybody else, man, that jumped in and joined that GoFundMe for Greg. I mean, that's just bless all your hearts, man. That is just awesome. I mean, that this community is something else. They're not only blessing to me being on this channel right here, but just to other people when they're down and out, and we don't look to give a handout here. We look to give a hand up, and that's what we were able to do for Greg and his family. Shout out to Chad over at Kentucky Rimfire for starting that, and also to Anechoic Suppressors, Buck, the president of Anechoic Suppressors. I mean, so graciously donated that, and man, it was just amazing. And we got a good show for you all tonight. We have a special guest again tonight, and I'm very excited about this. But we have all these wonderful fellers back here in the green room, so let's start bringing them out and saying howdy to each one of them. First up, we got J Delta 22NC. How you doing, bud?
Good evening. Hey, Hillbilly. Thank you for inviting me, and hello to the side chat.
Oh, man, they're awesome. And there's Hasbro. He says, hey, y'all. Just in for a few 14 and a half hours of driving makes me a little tired tonight, so I will crash soon. And Hasbro, he sent me a text earlier saying he wasn't going to make it. He's just plumb wore out. He did make it home safely, so we're very glad to hear that, Hasbro.
Yes.
And you probably just saved yourself a lot of money and, maybe some fights with your wife, because we have an awesome guest on here tonight that, you're going to be drooling at the mouth. You're like, oh, my goodness. Yeah, and I mean, I'll just tell you, Hasbro. Yeah, I mean, they're like, this dude's giving away a rifle to the panel. Too bad you're not on here. Nah, I'm joking. Hasbro be jumping on any second here.
And 2500X.
Yeah. Oh, that is a joke. Yes, we're not giving away a rifle tonight. No, we do have an awesome builder here tonight. So anyway, this is going to be a great show. Thank you so much for being here, Jose. And up next, let's bring out Steve over at Living in Southwest Virginia. He's next on in. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. I hope you guys are doing good tonight. And I'd like to say hello to everybody over in the side chat. Even Hasbro.
He said, "Hey, if I'm getting a beard, I'll be on in 5 seconds." Man, thank you so much for being on here tonight, Steve.
Thanks for having me.
And I didn't know this, but I just real quick from what Hasbro said there. I heard something that I don't know is exactly a fact, but I did hear like if you put your mind to anything, you can accomplish it. But Barrett, I believe his name was Ronnie Barrett. He was a photographer for a lot of his life. And he decided to, build the Barretts, and ain't that amazing? If that story is true, I mean, it just goes to show, man, you can do anything you stick your mind to, so that's amazing. And up next, we got JH586. How you doing tonight, Jamie?
Better than I deserve. Hope y'all are doing well. Thank you for having me, man.
I appreciate you being here, buddy.
I've already taken my medicine, so you got 1 hour, brother. Tops 1 hour. So I'm looking forward to our guest this evening, and I got a box headed your way, man. I got some. I just got to find some cartridge boxes. We'll talk about that later. Maybe we can have a phone call later in the week, or maybe tomorrow.
You betcha, bud. Well, I sure appreciate that, man. You're being very generous, and man, this community is just amazing.
That's
out there, Zuki, also included in that, man.
That's the cause of it all. So
yeah, it is.
There's a Gizmo car out there. Hey, bud.
Yes. Man, what a great side chat we got going on out there. There's amazing people. They make this show. I mean, if it was just a panel, we'd just be sitting here talking to each other, And it is the side chat that just brings life to the show, and just really appreciate everybody that jumps on.
If it wasn't for our viewers, what I tell people Friday nights, I said we would just have Google Meets.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, let's go ahead and bring out our special guest tonight. We have Dean Shover here, and
here we are.
Yeah, and he has a company called TDA Precision, and just a great builder there, and for rifles, and he does not only rimfire, but he also does center fire, and just builds some really, really nice stuff. And Dean, we appreciate you being on here so much. Jose got a hold of me, and he's like, "Hey, Dean's built me a rifle, and I think it'd be great if we can have him on." And I'm like, "You bet you, buddy. That sounds wonderful." And me, you, and Jose got to talk today on a private little stream, and I got to see a lot of your work, and man, just some great craftsmanship, some really nice, center fire and rim fire rifles. And so we sure appreciate having you on tonight, buddy. And Dean, we're going to get you in just a minute, but I'd like to go around the room here and find out how everybody's week's been. So, Jamie, we'll just start with you, and we'll work our way back up to Jose.
Like I was telling you earlier, first week back after being sick with COVID, so it's pretty tough, but we survived, and we're still kicking, and I still got a cough. So if you hear me hacking, you know why. But I'm just glad to be here, man. I've got to do some videos. I've got a couple. I've got film in the can that needs to be produced into at least a couple of videos. I'm hoping that I can do that this coming week. So, to borrow my buddy Garage Guy's tagline, it's Saturday night. Let's have some fun. Speaking of which, where is he? Is he coming?
I don't know. He's got the link. He can jump on if he'd like. I'm sure it'd be nice to have him on. I know for a while he's having trouble with his internet. Hopefully he's got that all straightened out. Well, good to have you here, Jamie. And
Thank you.
yeah, you can do like the rest of. You can hire Jose to do your editing for you. He works for 22 Rimfire Ammo.
Yeah. Or for Whitefish. I'll do it, brother, for Whitefish.
Or Whitefish, either one.
I can't afford his 22 LRM.
Hey, I got some center
He had a
fire
whole-
scenes on my videos, huh?
He had a whole series on Federal Auto Match. Just send him
That's
a
right.
box
You
of
missed
that.
it. Yeah.
Well, thanks for being here, Jamie. Appreciate you. Steve, how's your week been going, buddy?
Been pretty good. Did have a little bit of car trouble, but got that worked out. And John and I took off to Kentucky today for Chad's USBR match, and had a really good time. And
Did you lay a
I
whoop?
shot.
You lay whooping on Chad and Justin down there?
No, I shot decent, and decent doesn't win up there. They incredible shooter. But I didn't walk away embarrassed anyway. So
There you go. There you go.
it was a good time. We had a really good time.
Well,
And hello,
we
Moon
got
Dog.
hey Moondog, we got a fella on here tonight, Dean, that can change all that for you. So.
Yeah.
It don't matter how good the tool is if you don't know how to use it.
I'm not even gonna say anything about my wife then because I've heard that before.
Yeah.
And,
No comments.
no comment. Well, thanks for being here, Steve. Jose, how's your week been, buddy?
It's been good. We've had a lot of rain, for 2 days straight, and thunderstorm, but that's normal here in North Carolina. But I got to go to the range and do some videos. You'll see them next week. It's a lot of fun. But other than that, my tooth is almost completely healed, and it has been a great week.
Awesome.
Can anybody hear me?
We can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can hear you.
Yeah.
You're the only one I can hear.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
Who's the only one you can hear?
Yeah, everybody else is no good,
That's
Can't
weird.
hear me.
and I didn't touch anything.
I'll be darned.
Oh my goodness.
Let me look at the mic settings. Now everything looks
So
Okay, let's see.
good. Well, you could hear us before we started live.
Echo.
So,
cancellation.
Dean, you want to go ahead and we'll talk to Moondog, but you want to go ahead and leave the chat and then come back on, click the link again. We'll see if that makes a difference for you, buddy. Which I don't know who you can hear. Everybody say that
Okay.
way.
So Dean, log off and log back in again, and then maybe that'll fix it.
J Delta's the only one he can hear.
Okay.
Dean,
So
can you hear me, Dean?
I can hear you. I've been able to hear you since you came on, but I can't hear any. I can't hear
Okay,
anybody
so
else.
we want you to go ahead and log off the stream and log back on. That should be able to fix it.
Okay.
You see the red arrow
Yep.
button down there?
It's a red arrow on the bottom.
Yep.
Yep. And then just log back in the way you did a minute ago. There we go.
I noticed he was getting a little hissing on his microphone too.
Yeah, I
he
thought
was.
somebody had like a humidity blower going or something.
Yeah, I think it's Dean.
Sounds
Yeah.
like he's got
The
a,
swamp cooler.
Yeah. He's on a garage. I guess his office is a.
Yeah, that is all Jamie's fans. You know.
it sounds like a BA fan.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Moondog, good to have
Yes,
you
sir.
on this evening, buddy. How's your week been going?
It's been going well. I've been participating in the. I go to my church is St. Anne of the Sunset, and for those of you who are Catholic or have a calendar that shows stuff, so today is the Feast of St. Anne among the thousands or hundreds of saints. So it's our patron saint of the church. So we have a novena every year that ends on the weekend of her feast. And for those of you who don't know, that's 9 consecutive days of
Right.
mass.
Novena, we say in
Yeah.
Spanish. Yeah.
And so I'm there with the choir for. Well, I haven't been there for this particular year. I haven't been there every night because of scheduling. I've done the novena before, and you do that for if you have an extra special request. Like maybe somebody in your life is going through health issues or or financial issues. You do a novena to if we're going 9 straight days, you hope that you'd be heard at least one of those 9 days. So that's one of one way to think about it. And we have that. We just finished our 8th day of the novena. Tomorrow will be the last. And so it's been a busy week for me doing choir work in the evenings.
All right. Good job, buddy. That's awesome. And the other day I talked to you, you was taking the kids to go play top golf. And I got thinking after I hung up with you, I'm like, so around here, I don't know, but I believe you can go ahead and take a shotgun. So when they hit the golf balls, you can actually shoot. As long as you yell pull before you.
That would be awesome.
That's a way to make golf fun.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You betcha. Well, good to have you here, Moondog. And
Glad to be here.
so, Dean,
Yeah.
would you tell us about what you do? And of course, we can't show any firearms on here or talk about price, but tell us what you do. And I announced earlier, you're rifle builder. Not only you do rim fire, but you also do center fire. So you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I wanted to be a gunsmith. I mean, back when I was just old enough to read and understand books, my mother would take me to the library and she'd be like, "Can't you take a book out that's about something other than guns?" And my dad was kind of like, "He's reading, leave him alone." So it's something I wanted to do for a long time. And so I went to actually a specialty high school that had a trade program. So we had shop for 3 hours a day.
Oh, 3 hours. Wow, that's
3
nice.
hours a day. Yeah. Well, it's nice and it's not, because all they did was shrink your other classes to real short. And so then you went home with a pile of homework every night to do your English and geometry and all that stuff. You had to get all that in too, but it was worth it. My grandfather had gone there, and when he unfortunately worked the day that he passed, but he was plant superintendent at a specialty foundry. So I thought, well, if that worked out for him, hopefully it'll do something if I, apply myself. So I graduated. I had started my apprenticeship while I was still in high school. Uh, go to work before I went to school and after I got out of school, and so I just finished. I had like a year past getting my journeyman's card, and those were the Carter years. Some of you can probably remember that. And so, one fine Thursday morning, they said anybody with less than 8 years come to the lunchroom.
Oh no.
I knew that couldn't be a good thing. Yeah. So everybody got an envelope, and you know what it was, So they did give us, I think, 2 weeks pay or something like that, and were kind enough to help us load our toolboxes. But that was it. So I was looking all over for a job and couldn't find anything. I'd go to apply for a job that was in the paper, and there'd be like 20 guys sitting there waiting to get interviewed or turn in their resume or application or whatever. And I look around the room and I go, well, he's got to be 40. He's got to be 35. So these guys all got way more experience than I do. So some of them I just walked out. I mean, there were so many people I knew I wasn't going to even get talked to at all. But so I couldn't find a job. So I ended up being a contractor for the Defense Department for 11 years. And when I came back, everything was CNC. And but fortunately, while I was a contractor, we provided security for like the aircraft engineers that were out in the field and that kind of thing. And so they needed one of us to go to medic school, and nobody wanted to go. So I was like, well, hell, free training, I'll take it. And so when I came back, I was lucky because I couldn't find a job. But while I was over there, my liaison's daughter was one of the lead firearms instructors for the Israeli Defense Force, and so she's like, "Well, I could take you down and show you our shop where the guys build stuff." And I was like, "Yeah, let's do that." So she took me down there, and these guys were real nice. They showed me. I actually I fitted my first barrel, chambered it and everything, and I still got that gun. They actually let me take it home when I left. So it was
nice.
yeah. So it's that one has real memory for it, but so that got me going. So I came back, got a job as a medic, and the fortunate part of that is you work 24 on and 48 off. So you got a lot of time. So my wife and I moved to this house shortly after we were married, and I've got a pretty good chunk of land. So I built the building where my shop is about almost 15 years ago now. And so I slowly acquired. I had a lathe and I had a milling machine, and they weren't that good, and they weren't good enough to do barrels and that stuff. And so I bought a different lathe and brought a brand new milling machine, and so I just started doing it. I made some rifles for myself and started going to matches and saying, "Where'd you get that rifle?" "I made it." "You're kidding." So I did lots of lots of freebies and stuff like that to get to know people, and that got me going. And so when ended up being in an accident, and you're not fastened to anything in the back of an ambulance when you're the
Oh,
the
right.
person giving care.
Yeah.
You know, there's no seatbelts, there's no nothing. You're just standing most of the time, and so somebody pulled right out in front of my partner who was driving, and so I tumbled the length of the ambulance and fell down in the well where the stairs are, and I had to have him pull over because I was, all crunched up in there. But I'd injured myself pretty good, and so I had a number of operations, and then somebody was talking earlier about sick days and how that can be helpful at times, and of course because I was hurt on the job, they were tolerant, so I ended up going back to work, but then I went through a program, became an instructor for EMS, and then so then I had
Nice.
even more time on my hands. So I started this shop, TDA Precision. You can see it below my name, and so I started out doing, whatever would walk in the door, repair, and I just kept saying, I build guns. I build guns, and so finally, some people started coming, and built some hunting rifles first, and then I started shooting bench rests, and both centerfire and rimfire, and there wasn't anybody else right around where I am, and so
And you are just to let everybody know you're from Wisconsin, so
yeah, long ways from anybody, any of you
yeah,
guys.
you don't have the accent, but you actually were really from Wisconsin.
Hey, Hillbilly, you see that comment that Boomstick put in there?
Yes, I did, and I was going to bring that up here. I didn't want to interrupt.
I know,
Dean,
man.
yeah,
He's
Dean
almost
goes,
fell out of my chair.
Boomstick says, question for Dean. Can you build me a 22 rifle guaranteed to beat Hasbro, Jose, Steve, and Chad? And I'm going to answer this. Yeah, he can, buddy. I mean, I got to see some of his stuff, and you're actually building one for you, right, Jose?
Yeah, he's building a 2500X. Yeah.
All right.
Left
Trident.
port, right bolt. Trident. Yeah. Trident. Yeah. 3-bolt. So that's gonna be nice, and I'm waiting to when he gets here so I can put it on my new rest. So it'll be a good video when he comes out. So he built my remix. Didn't build my remix. So,
Yeah. And I lost count on how many I built for Precision Wally down there.
for Precision Wally, yeah, I think you built about
Yeah.
4 or 5 of them.
Yeah,
The
it's
last
a
one you
lot.
built was the Voodoo. Yep.
Yeah, last one. Yeah, that Voodoo.
Mm-hmm.
That was the one. None of you guys are the one that tried to shoot a laser or a
No, that was
laser out
that
of it.
was Chell. That was Charles Hawkeye Lee. He had one of those racers that you put in the barrel
Yeah.
and the muzzle. Yeah, and it's a green light, so it opens up so you can zero. So he got into talking, and he left it there. And
Oh
then
no!
he shot, and I think and I wasn't there. The guys tell me, and it came flying, but he damaged the front of the barrel, maybe 2 inches from the muzzle back. Yeah, it was. So we
Yeah.
call him,
Oh, no.
yeah, his name is Charles, and we call him. Everybody got a name. So his name is Charles Hawkeye Lee. That's Chell, but we changed his name to Green Laser.
Yeah. That's one of those things nobody's ever going to forgive you for.
No, everybody to this day they go AKA Green Laser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
When I actually, that's why you buy $37 Amazon ones. And when you put it in there, you set the empty box on top of your ammo in your magazine.
That's
So
right.
you
That's
cannot load without,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
my
the laser.
lasers is still, my bore laser is still in the end of my rifle.
Yeah, to this day he'll get it. Yeah, every day to this day we'll mess with him. Yeah.
I will
here,
not take. I will not take one of those things. I've got one, but I will not take it to the range. I have I've got about 50 yards. My neighbor doesn't bother if I shoot it across his yard, because I kill the cats that go after his chickens. So it's kind of a payoff thing. So I got a target permanently out there at 50 yards, and so I do it here where I can't. I can shoot here, but I mean, I don't have ammo like in this room where I put the guns together. Finally, I don't keep ammo in here, and that's one of the reasons why. So it can't find its way into a gun, and because I could see the marks when he sent that down here. I was like, I think this is the one that happened to, because
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I put the scope in there and I went, oh yeah, right about there.
Yeah.
And,
It was.
So
Yeah.
So anyway, that one got a new barrel, but that was a sad day, because that gun couldn't have been what measure its life. Did it ever get shot before that, or?
He did. He only had it like for maybe 3 months.
And he
Yeah,
still didn't have it zeroed in yet?
yeah, he did. He put a new scope on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had a zero, and he was shooting. I did quite a few videos because he loaned it. He said, take it and break it in, and we did it. And that thing was just lights out, even with CCI standard velocity. Until I was at the other range, and he called me, and we always cracking jokes on each other. And Precision Wally said, "You want to talk to Chell, because you're not going to believe what he did." And I thought, okay, he went out there and bought another rifle, right? Because we always do this. Hey, guess what I got?
Yeah.
And he said, "Man, I just blew my barrel." I said, "Come on, man." And he was serious. He wasn't even laughing. I said, "No, you didn't." Yeah, it sure does. When I came to see it, you can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, my goodness.
It was interesting.
Well,
So, I salvaged the end of that barrel, and it holds the outboard indicator in place on my lathe. I made some mounts, and I thought, well, hell, I might as well put this thing to use. It's a nice piece of steel. So it's mounted on there and holds the outboard, so I can zero the opposite end of the one that I'm working on. And so anyway, as far as building, so I ended up making some friends. So most of you have probably seen videos from Eric Cortina or Speedy Gonzalez. So Eric Cortina is he's been world F-class champion at least once. He's been a national champion at least twice, plus a number of other titles. At 1,000, 1,200 meters. It's impressive to watch somebody be able to just at will, put a gun down and fire 5 rounds and put them in the X-ring on their target. I think is 4.5 inches in diameter, and at 1,000 yards, he's just like, like you'd be shooting 25 yards at something at the range with a rimfire, and it. To me, it's just really impressive. I mean, I can hit a target at 1,000 yards, but it's work, for me.
Mm-hmm.
And Speedy Gonzalez is a member of the Bench Rest Hall of Fame, and so they've been doing that since 1947, and they still only have like 51 people. So it's real hard to win that title, and
that's
so
also
that.
Something to say that like you got to go meet up with Speedy and work with him and all that too, man. That's amazing right there in itself.
Yeah, I've been going down there. Now this was third year, I think, and so so he doesn't like to do rimfire, so it's nice. The first time I went down there, I was driving home, and my phone is ringing like crazy, and I answer the phone. It's somebody I don't know, and he's like, uh, "Hey, I heard that you're like the rimfire guy, and I want a price." And I said, "Okay, I'll give you my email. Send me a text of what you're looking at wanting, and when I get home." "Oh, you're not home?" I said, "No, I just left Texas, so I got a ways to go to Wisconsin." And uh, so I think I had like 6 people do that before I even got home. And so
Yeah.
then I found out. I told these guys earlier. I found out he had taken pictures of. We had the couple of guns that I had taken down there apart, and he looked at them and showed me some ideas he had, and I said, "Well, yeah, okay. What about this? I've done this to them, and it seems to make a difference." "Yeah, yeah. Any little bit that you can get, no matter where it is, any little bit is a gain, right?" Um, so I had always believed in that. It's if you can get 5% somewhere, and you get another 5% someplace else, you do that 5 times. That's 25%. You got a whole lot better. You know, I mean, at least if you weren't shooting yourself in the foot to start out.
Mhm.
So it's really a benefit to to be fortunate enough uh, to meet guys like that, and have them actually answer their phone when you call and got a question, and
Oh yeah.
you know
Dean, real quick here. We got a question here from Kentucky Rimfire Justin, and he is a awesome machinist, and he
Mhm.
will be definitely a future builder. No doubt about it, and do some great work. So, I mean, maybe one of these days he'll be going to Wisconsin. I don't know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
anyway, he asked, "Do you ream or bore rimfire chambers?"
um, I I personally I found a guy near here that has a grinding shop, and his specialty is custom tooling. So he makes uh, the rifling cutters for a number of barrel makers that are all in this area that I won't
You
put
have
their
a
names
lot
out
of
there,
barrel
but
makers there.
yeah, 4 of them. Right, right, right. I mean, pretty close to me. Uh, so he's familiar with what it's about. So I I had some ideas of what I wanted to do with reamers uh, to get as much engraving. So you're pushing the soft part of the lead bullet into the rifling, uh, but still be able to get the case out. And so uh, I had two ideas on that. So he made 2 reamers for me, uh, and they're working really good. Now I do know a guy that has a CNC machine, and he is boring his chambers now, and they're working very well. So I think uh, both of them have potential, uh, and the advantage, of course, of being able to bore them uh, uh, is that it's very easy to test something without having to have a reamer made to do it. So that's the advantage that that process has. But um, you know, it can be done. There are if I forgot his name already. The guy who asked that question.
Justin.
Did you say he was
Justin. Yeah,
Justin? Yeah. So Justin, if you are a machinist already, and so you probably, if you ask that question, you probably know of the kind of tooling that's available. So I use those when I do center fire chambers. I do bore the majority of that out of there, and those micro 100 or I gotta get the right name for you here, but I know right where the book is. Harvey Tool, they make like some of the best carbide tooling that's available, and so they made some custom. In a lot of the rimfire guns, you have to cut the slots in the barrel for the extractor teeth to go in there. So so I had just bought as close as I could a Woodruff key cutter, which is a round cutter, and it gets cut down into a shaft, and then you have like a half moon shaped key that you put in it. And so I bought as close as I could get to what the spec said to cut those. But then I went to them and said, hey, can you actually make me one of this size? And they said, oh yeah, we can send you our custom tooling catalog, and which is what that is. And so being able to access the quality tooling is a lot to do with with success. Yeah, I mean, it's so
awesome. And we had one more question out there. Packrat asks, do you rebuild factory rifles or make them from scratch?
Some of each, I guess. So mostly the work I've had for the last couple years has been making from scratch. So I don't make the actions, but I purchase those.
Yeah.
I purchase the barrels, and then I fit all of that together. But when I talk about doing a build, there's not a part on the gun that doesn't come apart and get looked at and fit till I'm happy with it. So I'd say that's working on the entire gun. And one of the things that I think doesn't get addressed by a lot of people when they parts build something, and that is to look at the fire control group, which you really don't hear a lot of that. People do triggers or buy built triggers, but when you're looking at really wanting to get that last little bit that you can get out of there, you got to take that bolt apart and all that stuff, because you'd be surprised at what you find in there when you start to look and measure, and it's like, that's why that's so clanked when I pull the trigger. It's it doesn't fit right. So there's a lot of creative work that gets done to fix stuff either that is worn out, or somebody did some home
somebody did some.
Yeah.
That says exactly a lot right there.
Yeah. So we're all on the same page with that, right? So so we won't get into stories about that. Well, maybe we will later.
Hey, Justin, good to see you, brother.
Yeah, I was going to tell you, Dean, right here. This is Justin. Justin. He's the one that asked a question out there. He's also a machinist, and he is like, I mean, one of these days I also hope to have a Justin rifle too.
That's right, Justin special.
Along with a lot of these other builders. But Justin, man, I know you probably got a few questions for Dean, and you guys are more on the same page than most of us are. So just help yourself, buddy.
So, do you still compete in any 22 matches?
Yes, I shoot ARA bench thrusts.
Okay. We don't have much ARA in this area. It's mostly ABRA, but we have one local place that shoots ARA, but it's like on a Wednesday night. It's not set up for a working man.
Yeah, right.
Bunch of retired guys.
Yeah, that is one advantage. I can say, well, this is work research.
For work, yeah.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
We have one that shoots Tuesday nights, and so that's like, I was like, you're gonna shoot again? Well, I gotta go. I mean,
Yeah.
I gotta be seen. But yeah, it's, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's all the same thing. It's about being able to repeatedly put bullets where you want them to go.
Yep.
And so whether you're shooting PRS or NRL or any type of bench rust shooting, or whether you're having the battle of steel targets at the range with your buddies, it's all about the same thing. The gun's got to put the bullet where you're pointing it, and so shoot anything that you can is my advice when you get kind of as broken as I am and as old as I am. You're kind of limited. PRS is out of it, man. I mean, guys would enjoy watching me try to get down on the ground and back up again.
Yeah.
90 seconds is gone. I haven't fired a shot yet, but
Somebody's gonna help you up.
so bench rest is a good way for me to go. Yeah.
So Dean,
Amen.
I'd like to. Oh, I'm sorry, Moondog. Did you have a question?
So are you working as a machinist or toolmaker now, or?
They say those that can't do teach, so now I teach.
Okay.
I've been a machinist for 27 years, and a good stable job with good benefits came available teaching. So now I teach at a high school machine shop.
Yeah.
Now,
Nice.
Dean, I want to ask you a question here.
Well,
With Justin, being a
you
future
just,
machinist here
if
and
you
stuff.
have any,
Oh, we can hear
if you
you.
have any
Oh, you can't hear me?
questions that you want to, that looks bad when I'm pointing at that, doesn't it? If you have any questions or anything down the road you want to ask, I mean, fire away yet today, whatever you got. But if you run across anything, you're looking for anything, you're looking for drawings or anything like that, I got reams of that stuff here, and I am about passing it on, because if guys your age don't step up and take over,
It's all
the
gonna be
rest of us
lost.
are going to be under the dirt, and then nobody's going to know how to do it. And I'd rather see people learn what I know. So what I know, I'll teach you.
Hey, I don't think
Awesome.
Dean can hear me.
So
I was going to.
so
Somebody ask him what
is
would
it okay-
he suggest?
is it okay if I give an email address?
Yeah,
Here.
we'll stay in the green room after the show.
Okay.
Hey Dean, can you hear Hillbilly?
No,
You can't hear me
No.
at all?
I can see him talking though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've been trying to ask you questions.
You want to ask her a question? Yeah. Go ahead, Hillbilly.
I just going to ask him, like somebody like Justin, being a younger machinist, and what would you suggest, like starting out with, getting some equipment yourself?
I do not know what
getting some used equipment and like what brands and stuff.
Okay, yeah, Dean. Hillbilly said like a young person like Justin. If he wants to start building rifles or whatever like that, like you're doing, what kind of equipment you suggest and brand for him to acquire?
Yeah. So in terms of lathes, you want to get as good a quality like 14 by 40 lathe. One of the things that that's important is to make sure the bore and the spindle is big enough to put a barrel through, and that the length of the spindle isn't so long that you can't be working on one end and have it not stick through, and so some of the like the Sharps are a decent lathe for people to start out with. Speedy's he's had a couple of those over the years, but he's got one now, and I've worked on that, and I have so I have a yeah, that's what I have.
Matthews, Grizzly.
No, you have Grizzly?
I've used a Grizzly gunsmith lathe, and I've seen some Matthews.
Yeah, the Matthews are better. I had a Grizzly that I sold when I had the opportunity to buy Claus and Colchester. That was it was actually a lathe in a high school in Illinois, and I caught the ad shortly after it was posted. A machinery dealer bought 4 of those lathes from the school system, and they were in really nice condition. And I went down and looked at them and made my pick out of there and put it right in my trailer and brought it home. And then I have my milling machine is a Precision Matthews.
Okay.
So yeah.
I didn't mean to hijack the show. I just had a few questions for you.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on, buddy.
Yeah,
and
man.
Real quick, I know Dean can't hear me, I don't think, but Moondog, we have not run through the side
yeah,
chat.
I can't hear him again.
So would you
He's gonna call it side chat.
let's have everybody type out shoot straight. And if you wouldn't
Shoot
mind
straight?
calling them out.
Sure, no problem.
What would you want us to type?
Shoot straight.
Shoot straight.
Oh, shoot straight. Let me see if I can spell it.
There you go.
All right, we got it started already.
Shoot straight.
Yeah, we're gonna call out the side chat. Yeah.
Yeah,
Excellent.
that's
all right, let's start off already. We got Justin who's first off.
Unfortunately, when you start looking at barrels, especially rimfire, they all have some. I won't say bend because that's really not what happens. It's when they're
Stress relief.
Yeah, I mean that they're trying to push a drill bit that's 30 inches long.
Jose, could you ask him
they've
to
got
log
support
off and
rings
log
and
back
everything
on?
it, so it's well supported. But if you've ever seen how it's done, it surprises me they get them as good as they do.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just depends. Some of the makers, they drill them quite a bit undersized, and then they stress relieve them, and then they ream them, and then they stress relieve them again, and then they then they cut the rifle through them and stress relieve them one more time, and they generally tend to produce the straightest barrels. But I've had to take a couple back. I mean, where it's just like I can't get this lined up in the lathe, so
Dean, he'll be the live for you to log out and log back in, see if you can hear him.
okay.
All right.
All right. Let me try this again.
All right. So while Dean logs back in, let's go through the side chat here. We got Justin, who's the first off the bat here. I got Jay Delta, who's also on the panel, and we've got living in Southwest Virginia, who's also in the panel here. We got J Crow 530. We got Helping Man 7. We got Cappy Case. We got Rule. We got Alaska One Andy. We got Dwayne. We got Artac Daughters. We got Pack Rats Attic. And we got Dwayne again. We got Miss Pack Rat now. And we got Jamie, JH586. We got Voodoo Slave. We have GM Salty Dog. Gizmo Car. We got Ronald Eastman. We got Ron 2A Matters. We got R4 Mississippi Thunder. And we got Walt Tuttle. And Ken 645. And I think that we're caught up.
All right. Well, thank you. And
Of course.
hopefully Dean jumped right back in here. I think he could hear all of us. And then when Justin
When I
jumped
got
in,
on, yeah.
it must have messed something up because he had to log off earlier and come back on. And
It's okay.
so hopefully
Good
he'll
practice.
be right back on here in a few minutes. And but
Oh, there he is.
yeah, there. Okay, he's getting back on here.
Yeah, I just
So-
tried. I had a.
Can you hear us now, Dean?
Yeah, I can hear you all.
All
Good.
right, awesome.
Cool.
So
Real quick, I want to let everybody know. Get your hashtags in. It's hashtag HBN193, and we'll be doing the giveaway here at the bottom of the hour. And the winner tonight will receive a golden skinny knife. And while we're talking on about that, I want to bring up Dean's website here for those of you that would like to check out. Actually, I will. Let me go ahead and I'll share his Facebook first. And he only has like one video up right here on Facebook. He has a video. Somebody asked him about a RemX bolt assembly and disassembly, so he put up a video there.
That was
And so anyway, but let's jump on over here to his website, and right there is his website.
Nice.
And I'm gonna scroll down through here and show you a little bit of this, but it is tdaprecision.com, and you can see right there he's got a really nice website, and tells a lot about what he's doing and everything. And so anyway, we'll sure see it says firearms, but we can't show any prices on here, but
Yeah.
we'll go right on down here to where he has some photos. So anyway, there's a little scroll through of some of his stuff. Man, that's nice and amazing. Looky there. So again, go check out tdaprecision.com, and there you can get a hold of Dean and stuff, and also through his YouTube channel, I do believe. So anyway,
Yes, all my contact is on that web page. So phone number, email, all that stuff, and so one of when you ask what I do, this isn't exactly. Well, I guess to me it's an important thing that I do. So when somebody contacts me about getting a gun built, no matter what it is, or even having work done, uh, I really like to have a conversation with them and understand what their expectations are, what they want, what budget they have. Everybody's got a budget, and and what we can do to get you close to what you want. And that's my goal. There is really when somebody opens the box, and that they're happy with what they see, and when they shoot it, they're even happier with how it shoots. And so nothing leaves here without me shooting it, and 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 I'll send you I send the targets right from the range usually, and unless it's 20 below, but it's so to me that's I don't know, that's the way I've always wanted to be treated when I go to buy something, especially, it's expensive. We all work hard for our money. I don't care what you do, you work for it. So,
You
that's,
betcha. Well, Dean, if you don't mind, we'll go kind of around the panel and see if anybody has any questions for you. So, Moondog, we'll start with you.
Oh, sure. So my question for you was, what new rifles are you working on, or that you'd like to work on, if you had a new type of equipment, or maybe you didn't have a setup currently.
well,
And would they be California compliant? Moondog's in California.
Okay. Actually, I think most of the time, most of the stuff I'd want to do is single shot, so it's probably going to be compliant, and they don't have any magazine in them, so I think that's
good to
about
go.
as California compliant as you can get. So as far as new stuff, if I had new equipment, I guess honestly, I've had this discussion with my wife like 100 times, because I keep taking up more space wherever I can get it, and now she's retired, and so she's doing lawn art, so she's like, I need some garage, so before the the weather starts getting cold again, which would be next week, I bought these ginormous shelves that I can put along one wall and make us both some room out there to store some more stuff. But honestly, I don't know that it would be rifles that I would dive into right now, but it would be parts for them where if you find something that could be beneficial to performance that you can add to an existing part, there really are good actions. I mean, as far as single shot actions, there's the 2500 and the Trident, both made by the Precision Quest, and then there's the turbos, and they're a hell of a gun too, and so it's not a shortage of platforms, and my understanding is that the fellow that started out and actually designed the Voodoo rifles is working on is working on a new gun, and one of the requests that he's had pretty heavily is to build a single shot action, and especially someone else to offer a left hand, because Voodoo is or not Voodoo, Turbo is the only other left-handed gun. So I have some ideas for replacement fire control parts for a lot of stuff that's made, and I think given the space that I can expand and the power that I can get at the location I'm at, a smaller CNC lathe that has live tooling, which means it's sort of like
Tooling
a milling
capability.
machine. Yeah, yeah, and just it'll do it. It would do everything I'm looking at, and so that would probably be the next, the next thing I would want to do.
Awesome stuff. And you said it's about to get cold there, buddy. It's just the end of July, and Denny out there in West Texas said, "Man, I wish it'd start going off down here next week."
You just take yourself a trip up here in February, and you'll get all the cold you wanted.
Yeah.
So Jose must be the week of 4th of July up there or something.
Yeah.
Then fall starts.
Jose, you got a question for Dean?
Yes, I'm going to ask a question that I know the answer, but for the benefit of
when's my gun done?
Yeah, I know. I know where he's at. He's doing something special to it, but he's doing something special. But I think Pat Red asked if you worked on any type of guns, and the answer is yes. He does ARs, he does 1022s, which is the next project we'll be talking about. And I'll be talking to him for a month now, but I know he's busy, but that's the next project, and so people know. So, do you do work on other platforms? So I'll let you answer. The answer is yes. But.
Yeah, I mean, I've done. I think I told you guys a story about a fellow that lives not far from here that had what he called his gopher gun, which is Savage used to make a single shot bolt action 410, and he had one of those, and it is old enough it didn't have a serial number on it. That gives you an idea. But he had broken the extractor on it, and I made him an extractor from scratch to get him going again. So I like those kind of challenges. It's not rocket science. It's just what'll fit in the opening, and
Awesome. So, how about you, Steve? You got a question for Dean?
Yeah. What would be your preferred barrel for a custom gun as far as the brand?
Centerfire or rimfire? Rimfire. So I think the top two barrels in rimfire would be the Schillen ratchet, so the 5-groove ratchet, and then while they were kind of down in production, I started using the Mueller Works barrels there, and so it's those are I prefer. I've had the best success with their 6-groove guns that are both of those are hand lapped. They're made from virtually the same type, the 416 ballistic stainless, and so either one of those two. So I just got a call last week that some Schillen barrels that I ordered like a year and a half ago. So my name came up on the list of to get some barrels. So I'll be getting those within the next 2 or 3 weeks. And I expect they won't be around long, but they're good stuff.
There's a 3-year wait on a Schillen ratchet now.
What was that, Justin?
There's a 3-year wait on a Sheila and Ratchet barrel right now.
Wow.
Yeah. If you call them right now,
Yeah.
you know, I had a standing order with them,
Right.
so they still owe me more barrels than what they're sending me. So I mean,
Nice.
next
Better
time my
reorder.
name comes to the top of the list, you know,
Yeah.
I'll get more. So
Awesome. Now, Steve, don't be going messing with that Marlin Ballard.
Yeah, leave it alone.
I'm not going to mess with the Marlin.
All right. Justin, you got some questions for Dean here?
So Steve literally took my question.
Oh, I bet
I'm
you
I've
got
been
going.
sitting here
that.
this whole time with that question. So how long have you been into rimfire shooting competitively?
I shot when I was a teenager, and then I stopped for a while, and then I picked it up, and I've been doing it for about 15 years again now.
Okay.
And I understand I had some time out of there where I had it seemed like I was having an operation like every other month for a while. So when they start operating on your spine, the recovery is really slow. And
Oh
when they
yeah.
got to the third one, I was so tired because you get so wore out. So that took me out of it for a long
Yeah.
time. But
Awesome.
thank God I'm back again.
Mhm.
And that was the injury from the crash in the ambulance.
Yeah, that and the military decided to throw me out of a helicopter at one point.
Oh, that doesn't help.
Yeah.
It wasn't so much the falling; it was
The
the
handling.
yeah. I was tethered on a lanyard, fortunately, but I don't know. I might have been better off if I'd have fallen on the roof. But yeah, when that thing pulled tight, that folded me in half pretty quickly. That didn't go well either.
Awesome.
Hey, Justin, you'll like Dean because he does like you. He cleans his rifle between every card. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
yep.
Clean rifle's the accurate rifle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, and it's got to be my speech about doing it is if you start out, you leave home, go to shoot, and you got a clean gun. If you want to have that condition,
It's the only condition
continue,
you can control.
yeah, you can. You just keep cleaning it. And you guys asked me earlier what I was using, so I use
Wipeout.
that stuff. Yeah, and then when you're cleaning between cards, it's nice to have that.
Accelerator,
And then and then when you get home and it's really dirty, that works. So
That's all pro shot stuff, right?
yeah, all the same stuff, all by the same people. Yeah, and I mean
Nice.
so this is like 2 years old and it's still half full. I mean, you just don't.
Wow.
And I got some I got a little bottle on my bench and a bottle in my shooting bag. So there's probably still at least another ounce and a half there. So you just dampen a patch and run it down.
Nice.
I found the slickest jags especially for the single shot guns where you have to put the patch in through the where you load the bullet.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, and so they have it's not all brass, it's brass, but then they drill them and they put a piece of drill rod in there that's got a point on it, and boy, I'll tell you, if you poke a hole in that patch before you put it in and then slide it in there, that tip is so sharp and it stays sharp, and I haven't broken one off yet.
Oh, nice.
It's just really easy to run them through. And if they're a little tight when you get it, if it's a little too tight for the patches, God, I wish they'd centralize that. But anyway, you got to find patches that work in your gun. But so I had one. I bought two of them, and one of them was fine, and the other one was tight. With I got like almost a grocery bag I bought at a auction, and so I'm going to have those for a while. So I just put it in the lathe and.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah. There we go.
You could do that. I mean, you could do that with a drill, a power drill if you got that. It
Sure.
doesn't have to be concentric. It just got to be the right size. So, just
Nice stuff.
yeah, but they're not real cheap, but they're not real bad. I honestly don't remember. But what is the name of that? What is the name of that place?
I know the Jag you're talking about, but I don't know the name of it.
Yeah, it's PM. What is that name of that place? It's PM something. Is the
PM Tool.
Yeah, PM Tool. There you
PMT.
go. Yeah. So that's where I got them. I don't know if they make them or they just buy them from somebody or what. But as long as I know where I can buy them, I'm happy. Because
there's a new one that has an O-ring at the back of it also. I don't know if you've seen that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one of those too. But I gotta go back and get some other sizes too because I'd like to have them for you really should be using a bore guide, when you clean any rifle for the price that you pay for the rifle and the barrel and everything else. That guide just helps you keep your chamber in good shape and
keep stuff out of the fire control group and all that too.
Yeah, out of your trigger, especially, where you don't. Well, about the last place you'd want grit and be in there. So, yeah, it's nice that, and don't like if you got a 4-foot long cleaning rod, don't ram it all the way through and then drag it back because you'll, when you push the dirty patch out, some of that'll end up on the muzzle, and then when you pull that rod back, it'll drag some of that in there. So I just try to just get it so it'll poke through on the other end. So one way you can do that is if you go to hardware store. I don't think a cleaning rod is a protected item, is it?
No,
no.
cleaning rod.
Well,
No.
I mean, so we'll call it something else. So this is for cleaning your gutters at home when they get clogged up. But
That's right.
if you go to your hardware store and you get either a little bronze bushing that fits over the top of it, you can drill a hole in it, put a set screw in it, and tighten it down. Just about anything. It can be plastic. It can be. I would stay away from steel maybe, but if that's all you can get, it's fine. But what it does is you can set it so that you can't shove it too far through the
Stop collar.
through the bore. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's just exactly that. So sometimes you can even buy a collar that. I mean, these are basically 1/4 of an inch. It doesn't.
Yeah, I was going to say a brass brake line ferrule would probably work on that.
Oh yeah.
1/4 inch.
Yeah.
Or a little electrical tape just there, just so you know where you got to stop, right?
Stop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Simple yet effective.
Mm-hmm.
Guys like Justin and I, we got to make it, or it's just
Yeah.
Dean, I know this is a question that probably a lot of people have out there. So for something custom, like stuff like you do and stuff like that, if they were looking for a budget rifle, and something that they wouldn't have to spend 30 beans or 30 plus beans for a box of 50 on the ammo.
yeah.
what would you suggest as far as like maybe chassis, action, barrel? I mean, something that you've been doing this for a long time. It might not be the exact best, but like it's going to get you in the show. I mean,
If you want to get started, all of the pretty much every sanctioning body that I know of has a factory class or a starter class, and so there's 2 rifles there that I think that I see, and so that's the CZ 457, and then the Bagara, but the B14R, not the micro, the
Right.
regular full size. And there's a couple of reasons for that. Mainly, it's got a larger action and a little heavier barrel, and so the guns just tend to shoot better. And it takes, there's a lot of triggers and scope mounts and stuff like that because Remington stuff fits on it. So. I mean, that's really it. And a lot of times, guys, I mean, there's a fellow that shoots with us, ARA, and this winter, he did not go a single match without shooting at least 2 2,500 targets.
oh wow!
So that's a perfect target. I
Yep.
mean, that's so it's just and literally he shot one match, and we shoot 6 cards, and he had 6 2,500 targets, and he did that with a Bagara B14R.
Wow.
So,
Well, let's do the flip side for this with a custom. So, bolt, action, barrel, maybe chassis, like, but budget. What would you be like? What have you seen or you built that shot really good, but a little more on the budget side for a custom rifle?
well, you could take that. You could take that same Bagara action, and the only downside of rebarreling it is the thread that they put on it, that's on the barrel, is a very strange, very deeply cut. I used to have my wife put one up by my computer here so that I would stop taking them.
They're operated metric, aren't they?
And but it's a 3mm pitch, so you can imagine it's very deep.
Yeah.
And coarse. I mean, it looks like pipe threads,
Yeah.
And so even my machine, which will cut metric threads, except if it's weird, and that's weird, 27mm by
3.0.
by 3.0. So you can't disengage your half nut. So Justin's probably the only one that's going to understand what I'm saying, but you got to
Justin is a half
the
nut.
whole time. So, yeah,
It's a hard thread to cut.
it is. It's
a quick thread.
It's difficult. Yeah,
It's very quick.
Yeah, but
Cool.
it's not quick to cut because you gotta. I mean,
The reaction time. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I cut opposite of most people. I have a video that I shot about it. So I cut from the shoulder out.
Upside down and backwards.
Yeah, I use a left-handed tool bit turned upside down and
Run backwards.
yeah,
Feed
run backwards. Yeah, just
Nice.
so it works.
All right. That's really good stuff, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, I know we got some people out here waiting on the giveaway, so let's go ahead and pull up the giveaway here, and then we'll get back right after this and go through the room here and see what everybody's got coming up. So you have a quick minute here to get your giveaway in there. Hashtag HBN193, and we'll be giving away the Skinny Gold Knife tonight. So anyway, Steve, you ain't said much tonight. You want to give us a countdown? We'll give this thing a spin.
Sure. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Round and round she goes. Do you have to be present to win?
God.
Yeah.
Man, he's lucky.
Wow.
So, Denny, are you still out there, or did you have to go lay in front of the air conditioner down there in West Texas, buddy?
Yeah.
Congratulations, Denny, but you do have to say
Yeah.
something on side chat, buddy.
He called it.
There,
last
we
night.
got it rigged. Yeah, always got to have it rigged in there.
Yeah.
There he
There
is.
he is.
All right. He says, I'm here in front of 2
Two
fans. All right. Well, you got a lot of fans in here tonight, buddy.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
congratulations, man.
Congratulations, Danny. He's on the move.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I'd be going and getting a lottery ticket, man.
Yeah.
Last week on this show, you won a suppressor. Now you got a shiny gold skinny knife to go along with that. I'd be stopping there in Southwest Texas and getting me a lottery ticket, buddy.
Powerball.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Denny wins that lottery. He might be moving up there towards Wisconsin in the summers.
Yeah.
Getting summer house up there.
Yeah.
So, oh my goodness. Well, congratulations, buddy. So, Denny, I do have your email, so you do not have to email me. I got you written down here. And you're welcome, buddy. And man, glad to see the economy picking up there in West Texas. You know, you got suppressors and skinny knives and all that stuff. So, and yeah, Denny, he works hard for his money out there in the oil
He
fields in
does.
West Texas.
I'll bet.
And so, yeah, that's one thing I learned early in my life. I didn't want to do any roofing or concrete work, even though I can do both. But my little spin of it's like, man, sure, there's got to be something a little better, you know. And man, I got a lot of respect for them fellers that work out there in the oil fields because, man, not only is it dangerous, but you know, it's hard work. And so,
Yeah.
what do they call them, roughnecks?
Mm-hmm.
The laborers there.
Yeah.
Yeah, doggone it. The hill country's not much cooler. Yeah, that's why I don't live in Texas. I visit down there a lot. Yeah, I made a rule to myself. I ain't going down there in July and August at all. And I'm only 5 hours away from northern Texas, but yeah, I've been there and done that, and so. But anyway, awesome. Congratulations, buddy. And I know, Tom, you got church in the morning, and we'll let you go ahead and first here and tell everybody what you got coming up. And you have a giveaway. It's about to end, aren't you?
Oh yeah. So thanks for pointing that out. So this month I've got a huge giveaway of a dozen prizes with a with worth over $1,500, and I'm doing this as part of to help out my sister-in-law who has a breast cancer. He's got breast cancer GoFundMe, so it's free to enter the contest. You can win a bunch of these things behind me.
Oh yeah.
And you can do that for free, but if you donate to her GoFundMe, I'll bonus you, a bunch of extra entries into the contest, depending on how much you donate. So I've got that information on my website at moondogindustries.com/contest. I'll post up, I'll post here the link. This is the direct link to the info page on that. But the deadline to entry is the end of this week. It's the end of the month, and then we'll do the drawing on my live stream show the first week of August, or the first Wednesday of August. And you got to be like today, like now. You got to be present to enter. But you've got a really good chance of winning something good.
And I'm telling you guys, he did a little video which I got to see kind of firsthand there at front. He's got a lot of really nice giveaway stuff. I mean, really nice. I mean, you're not going to mess out on this.
Thank you. Yeah. First prize or grand prize is going to be a Uinta Precision, a 1.5 pound trigger. So for an AR drop-in trigger, that's pretty light for an AR trigger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to be the first prize, or the grand prize for that. And of course, a bunch of different scopes and red dots. Oh, speaking of scopes, check out my, I just posted my review of the Arkin EP5 Gen 2 EP5 5-25. And I also compared it to the Gen 1, and also did a comparison of their new Tor trigger, which is much more optimized for PRS and long range shooters, because the way it's set up is has a lot more subtensions on the reticle, and a lot cleaner reticle, and some just more optimized configuration for the Christmas tree below. But you'll check it out. Go to Moondog Industries .com for more information, or you can go to my my YouTube channel, Moondog2A. So go to YouTube, look up Moondog2A, or /@Moondog2 and A. Yeah, well, what am I even talking about? I should just post it, right?
Yeah. And yeah, it is right there. And real quick, Denny says, I entered Moondog. It depends on what time you have your show. I'm usually at church. Regardless, I'm glad to help. So what time is your show?
So my show's on Wednesdays, and it runs from 8 p.m. On Eastern time, and that'll be 5 p.m. my time in the West Coast. I'm in the left coast, behind the Iron Curtain in the People's Republic of San Francisco. So, but 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern, and it'll run for, at least that's for show, will for sure run for probably a whole hour or more, depending, because we've got a dozen prizes to spin for. Typically, I try to keep it to around 30 minutes on the show, but it'll probably go a little bit longer. So hopefully, you'll win at least something, Denny.
Yeah, that is awesome. Yes, and great stuff over there at Moondog that he does. He's got 3 channels. He's got Moondog 2A, Moondog Reviews, and Moondog Go, where he shows like some trips and stuff, and got the dash cam running and fast forward, and it's really cool to see some of that stuff. And so make sure you go check out Denny, I just popped up. Sorry. Check out Denny too, but check out Moondog, and subscribe if you're not already.
All right, everybody,
Denny,
thank you.
You surely can get on your phone on the side chat or something there.
Absolutely. And since Jamie's not here, I'll say for him, y'all get to church tomorrow. It doesn't matter, which church you go to, just get to church.
Yeah.
You betcha. Well, thank you so much, buddy, for being here this evening. Always appreciate you. And
all right, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Moondog.
And Backrat says, I dropped a video yesterday and short today. I'll have a review of a skinny knife. Another thing I got from Amazon. Yes, and there's a lot of great people out there on the side chat that has YouTube channels also, so make sure you check them out. And if you are out there, throw out your link to your channel, just like Moondog did, or like, shoot, man, I'm getting all tongue twisted like Pack Rat did there. And so, anyway, Jose, what you got coming up, buddy?
Yes, sir. So Monday and Wednesday next week at J Delta 22NC channel, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. We are still shooting the 1022, and I found two good ammos that shot really good groups, two 10-shot groups. One was Pistol Match, and the other one is Center X. So you don't want to miss those. And then on Tuesday and Thursday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern at the Smoking 22, we are shooting the Anshu 1761 with a bloop tube and without the bloop tube, and you can actually see the change of impact because the bloop tube, and the actual name is a barrel extension tube, but we know it as a bloop tube. It's 13.2 ounces, and it surely changes the point of impact, but good groups, so you don't want to miss those. Appreciate you having me here tonight. It's good to see Dean and yourself and Steve and Justin and the side chat.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jose. Make sure everybody go check out J Delta 22NC and the Smoking 22. He's got two channels over there. And shout you out again, Jose, for inviting Dean on here. What a great show. You know, with him on here, really appreciate that. And yes, go check out J Delta. Steve, what you got coming up, buddy?
Well, we went up to Kentucky today to shoot with Justin and Chad in the UBRA match. And I shot fair, but fair's not going to win up there. The competition's pretty fierce. But had a fantastic time. Looking forward to the next time. Also, earlier this week, we went up to Salem, Virginia, and visited Harold's Precision. Picked up a tuner, me and my brother John both did, and got to meet the new owner, John Morrison, and look at his new shop that he's setting up and talk to him for a bit. Had a real good time there. But I'm going to put that tuner on my 1022, and I'm going to do a little tweaking on it and see what we can do with it. It's got the Kid barrel, and we'll see how the tuner affects that. But well, Dean dropped off here. I was going to thank him for coming on.
Yeah, he probably going to, because I heard some noise in the background, so I think he dropped off. Yeah.
Well, hopefully he'll jump back on here before we get off here. And
also, I want to shout out Jeff at Plinking Around. He sent me a couple of items. He sent me a challenge coin with his channel logo on it, and a bell made out of, I think, a oxygen tank to hang up on my range. It has a real pretty tone when you flip it. So I'm thinking that when you shoot it, it's going to sound really good.
Oh, that's awesome.
Shout out Jeff for that, and tell him how much I appreciate it. And
great.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I always enjoy it. Look forward to Saturday nights. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, we lost you for a minute, Dean.
Yeah, I had to reset again. Couldn't hear anybody.
So, Justin, I know you don't have a channel yourself, but you're on Chad's channel a lot, and you're most usually always on his Friday show. So, you want to tell everybody about that?
So Friday nights, 10 o'clock, we have Let's Talk Bench Rest. Pretty sure everybody in the side chat pretty well is familiar with that, but come check it out. We interview shooters and YouTubers and talk about all things bench rest, so it's always fun. We got some matches coming up, finishing out the shooting season, and staying busy traveling with matches every weekend. So.
You guys have been busy with that. My goodness. Yeah, but how are you enjoying that traveling and shooting?
It's fun. We've met a lot of good people and made a lot of good contacts.
All right.
Finding ammo and all that stuff. You know, it's been fun.
Oh, good deal, buddy. And yeah, you got some really nice newer guns that you've added to your collection, and I mean they are very sweet. And so, are they doing really good?
I really don't have anything figured out yet. I've been staying so busy. My plan is to be ready for next year.
Next
That's my goal.
season? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I kind of got started off this season shooting a couple classes, and once you get in the points with those, you kind of stuck with it. You don't want to go
Yeah.
changing up. So
yeah,
that's kind of where I'm at.
you bet you kind of like dance who brought you. You know?
Yeah. Well, you start, getting into points in one class, and you don't want to switch up to something else. So.
Yeah, you bet you for sure. Well, thanks for being here tonight, Jess, and enjoy you being on here. And Dean,
Yes, sir.
what you got planned? I know you're working on Jose's rifle and different stuff. Anything exciting that you want to share with us that you got coming up? Or?
Well, our Wisconsin State shoot is in week after next, and so that's the end of our season, which was very short this year. We seem to be losing some members and losing some ranges, and so I'm looking forward to sort of making some trips around and trying to get to talk to some of the ranges and convince them to push the trap shooters aside for a while. Not that I got anything personally against that. I just sometimes that's how we lose our spots, is they bring in a little more money, and so they go for that. But you gotta I guess you gotta kind of spread it around with your membership, and people that shoot with our group are members of all those clubs. So I mean, I'm a member in way too many clubs just for that reason, so that they got to listen to me when I come to talk to them. So
That's right.
Yeah, you betcha.
yeah, so that's so I got that going. I wish I could say I was in the running for any titles, but I tried to do. They wouldn't with as few matches as they had. We weren't allowed to shoot two classes, which always seemed to work better for me than just trying to shoot unlimited. But I like shooting that gun better, so that's it. But I'm looking forward to getting Jose's gun done. He's been patient, but when you have really nice components to work with, you really want to take your time and make sure. I want to make sure that he's really happy with what he gets. So
Awesome.
that and I have one that's equally as important, and I got a hold of a turbo action, and I handed it to my wife after we got it working easier, and that was sort of the end of that. So so then I had to get it. Then I had to get a stock, and I'm probably never gonna see that one again.
Yes.
I'll have to talk to somebody who owns one and see how they go, but I think it's going to be nice. But she deserves it. She puts up with a lot, and
Yeah.
so I like it sometimes when she goes to the range, and her idea of fun is to take a 2-inch sticky at 50 yards and just dump out boxes of Ely team, and she's not working with an open box there. She's working with a tray full of ammunition, and she just loves it when she's like, "Look, there's no more target," And so whatever makes her happy, I guess,
You betcha.
so she likes that. So I'm good with where they're taking that. It's not like I got a shortage of rifles. So, but that's it. I just want to add. So this is the first time I've been invited to do one of these type of things, and I really appreciate you guys having me on here, and I really enjoyed it, and I hope I get to come back sometime.
You betcha, buddy. Man, we really enjoyed having you on here tonight, and man, it's been a lot of fun. I mean, it's so great to have somebody that that works in the trenches and builds these things, and that a lot of us can't do. So we rely on people like you. And I was just talking earlier today and then tonight and all that. It's just so nice that like people like you that have a true craftsmanship, and you're willing to like help pass it on to some younger people so that craftsmanship and knowledge don't die away in the future coming. And so man, that's just a big plus right there. And so I want to tell everybody again, make sure you go check out tdaprecision.com. You can get a hold of Dean there and check him out, and hopefully maybe get you something built there. And I know one of these days I'd definitely love to have a TDA Precision rifle, no doubt about that. But anyway, thanks again, Dean, for being on here tonight and being our guest. And Jose, Steve, Justin, Jamie was on here earlier, and Moondog, and we'll just have to boo Hasbro because he was too tired to get on tonight. But anyway, I really appreciate the side chat and everything out there. Kent says, I really enjoyed hearing about you and your gunsmithing expertise and business. It would be awesome to get something built by you, Dean. That's really nice, Kent, and is also a bench rest shooter. And so, anyway, we just want to thank the side chat for being here. The show would be nothing without you. We really appreciate you all. And we're going to leave you all with this. Remember, God, family, and country. Make somebody's day better, will you? Dean's making Jose's day better. There's no doubt about that. And if the good Lord's willing, the creeks don't rise, we'll be seeing you again. Hillbilly Nation, we love you. And everybody say good night.